Habits are the key to achieving your goals and becoming the best version of you. So here are 24 habits you can adopt in 2024 to improve your day-to-day life and create positive changes. These micro habits take as little as 2 minutes and can be seamlessly integrated into your day-to-day life. So let's get started and let's make 2024 the year of meaningful and lasting transformation. Saying no. This is difficult, but honestly, it is so rewarding to learn how to say no. I really like the idea that if it's not a yes, like yes with exclamation marks, then it's a no. If you feel forced into saying yes, then it's a no. Also, if you start saying no, you'll have more time for the things you actually care about and that you actually want to do. No phone right after waking up. Not taking my phone right after waking up has helped me decrease my screen time. A lot of times I would just take my phone and sit in bed, but I would just spend so much time scrolling and I would start the day on a really negative note. Now, I wake up, I leave my phone wherever it is, and I get started on my morning routine. I get ready, I go to the gym, I eat, and then at some point I can take my phone if I want to, if I feel the need to. But I definitely do not take my phone while I'm still laying in bed. And that's been one of the best habits ever. No snoozing. Snoozing is such a guilty pleasure, but you decided you need to wake up at a certain time for a reason. You decided that while you were fully awake. So now in this state of being semi-conscious, you need to listen to your past self who made a decision for you. And you just need to do it. You know, count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you wake up. And no snoozing. Social media detox days. Yes, it is actually possible to live a day without going onto social media, and it feels so freeing, which makes me think that I should also do that more often. So do phone-free days. Put them into your calendar, like on this day I'm not gonna use my phone. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine without social media for a day, and you might just find other hobbies. Like I got back into reading, which is amazing. You know, you get a new perspective on stuff. 10-minute clean. Honestly, cleaning every single day for 10 minutes instead of taking an hour or more to clean on the weekend is such a practical habit. 10 minutes is not a lot. It's not gonna disrupt your day in any major way, but you will actually see the changes that those 10 minutes of cleaning make. So just set a timer, put your phone somewhere, put some nice music on, and in 10 minutes, clean as much as possible. You can also just choose a room and clean only there, but just put stuff away, clean stuff, do your best, just for 10 minutes, then you're done. You're gonna see the changes. It makes a huge change, and it makes it way easier to keep your space consistently clean. While we're on the topic of decluttering, we also need to do digital declutter days? We need to declutter our digital space. So unfollow people you do not like seeing on your feed, delete emails, send stuff to spam, unsubscribe for newsletters you subscribed to like 10 years ago. I always say that a clean space helps you have a clean mind, and that also counts when it comes to the digital space. Use weekends to build a life that you want and not to run away from the one that you have. When you're not fulfilled with the life you currently have, it is really easy to use any free time to just try to forget about the things that you dislike. So laying on the couch and watching endless episodes of Netflix, even though you're actually sick and tired of watching Netflix. The thing is, you don't have to do that. You can use the weekends and your free time to work towards something that you care about. You can start a side hustle. It doesn't even need to make you money. You can just have this project on the side that you truly care about. You can try to take more accountability and to organize your life a little bit more, to do weekly resets, check in with yourself and with your life and see how you can improve it. Nothing will change unless you change it, so it's really important to take action. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. If you also want to see my day-to-day life, then follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Random acts of kindness. I think we all enjoy it if someone we don't even know comes up to us and says, oh, this looks good, or I love your coat, whatever, where did you buy that from? Getting compliments is so nice, but what about giving compliments? I really just set the intention to give more compliments to just random people on the street or people I know, just because maybe you make someone's day better. These acts of kindness don't need to be expensive, but small things like just giving someone a compliment can really change someone's day. Learning something new every day. I think we all love having new experiences, things like traveling. But of course, most people don't travel every single day. But I feel like learning something new every single day is a good way to bring kind of the magic and all the positive emotions of traveling into our everyday life. So if you have a topic that you're interested about, just learn about it. New experiences, whether that's the big ones like traveling or just the small ones like learning stuff, can really change our lives. Financial education. Girl math is a funny trend. I will admit I have laughed at some videos from that. But you know what's not funny? Being financially irresponsible and refusing to take accountability for your spending. There is nothing trendy about that. There's nothing funny about that. So it is important to learn about finances, things like interest. How does that happen? How do you calculate that? Just the basics. Finance can be a very scary topic, but there are so many resources that you can use to educate yourself, so many YouTube videos, so many books. It's truly on you to take the initiative to take better care of your finances. Create systems, not just goals. Yes, it's the beginning of the year. We love setting goals, but how will we achieve them? We achieve them through systems, through things we do on a day-to-day basis. So the only way we will achieve our goals is to make a plan and to know exactly how we will work towards this goal. Start before you think you're ready. If you want to do something, just go for it. You don't need to wait until you feel like you are smart enough or you are prepared enough or you look good enough or you are happy enough. I don't know why we have this kind of tendency to keep waiting for something to happen that's finally gonna make us feel prepared or that's finally gonna make us feel happy. If we want to do something, we should just go for it. Most things we can just learn along the way. Yes, preparation is good, but oftentimes we get too much into this I need to prepare, I need to plan mentality, and we just end up not taking any action towards something we want to do. If you want to run a marathon but you don't know how to run, that's fine, but just start today. Go outside, run 10 meters. Doesn't matter, just start. You don't need to wait until you have found the perfect marathon training plan and you bought the perfect running shoes and you bought the perfect running outfit. Just start and you're gonna figure it out on the way. Focus on one thing. Multitasking has been shown to not work, and we are way better off focusing on one thing and then moving on to the next one than just doing 10 things at once. Also, multitasking can leave you really overwhelmed and way more confused than if you just do one thing after the other. Have priorities. Some things are just more important to us than others, and that's okay. But knowing which things are more important can help us make better decisions about what we want to do and what we want to allocate time for. So if we know exactly what our priorities are, we will make sure that we spend more time doing those things and less time doing the things that we don't truly care about. Anti-to-do list. This is something I've mentioned in another video, in the discipline video, and a lot of people loved it. So I thought, why not just repeat it? Maybe you need a little reminder. Have an anti-to-do list. We often make to-do lists. What about an anti-to-do list? Have a list of things you do not want to do so that you're aware of it and you actually are more likely to stop doing bad habits and things you don't want to do. Just make a little list, put it somewhere on your desk and see what happens. Lifting weights and cardio. For some reason, people fall into either one category or the other one, and yes, I'm guilty of this. I was weightlifting for like 2 years, doing barely any cardio. There are people who just weightlift and barely do any cardio. There are people who do a lot of cardio, like running, but then they don't weightlift or they don't strength train in any way, shape or form. And combining those two, that's the magic right there. Yes, if you like running more, then yes, of course, you're gonna have more running. If you like weightlifting more, then yes, the predominant amount of time you can weightlift, but just incorporate a little bit of the other one into your routine to really make the most out of your fitness journey. Don't skip mobility. We go to the gym and we skip our warm-up, we just go straight into whatever we want to do, and then at the end we say, oh, I'm gonna do mobility, but then we're too tired and we go home. Stop doing that. That is not okay. Your knees, your ankles, all your joints, your hips, they won't thank you. Do your mobility exercises, do your stretching exercises, because I will know. No, I won't know. You will know. And also stop skipping your warm-up. Have a go-to outfit. I kind of consider this my uniform. I've never had to wear a uniform, but anyway, this is basically what I wear when I'm in a rush and I just need to go somewhere, but I don't know what to wear. My uniform is very simple. I have a collection of pants in different colors. I just choose one pen from there. Then I wear a white or a black t-shirt or a long sleeve or sweater depending on the weather. And then again, depending on the weather, I will either put a black or a white blazer on top and jacket, whatever I need, shoes, whatever. That's my go-to when I have like 3 minutes to get dressed. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter where I'm going. It doesn't matter if I'm going to university. It doesn't matter if I'm going to work or to brunch or for drinks in the evening. It's such a good base to have that can then of course be accessorized, but it just takes all of the guesswork away from when you're already super busy. So have a go-to outfit for days where you want to look put together, but you don't want to or you don't have the time to spend half an hour on picking an outfit. Schedule self-care time. When we get busy, it is so easy to neglect your self-care. And self-care should truly be a priority. The same way that we put meetings and other commitments in our calendars, we should also put self-care in our calendars if that's gonna help us actually do our self-care. Now, self-care doesn't have to be a face mask and a shower. It can be just reading and drinking a coffee, just taking time to slow down, or just staying away from social media for a while, or going out with friends. Yes, that is also self-care. Just things that recharge your batteries. Whatever that might be for you, schedule time for that and stick to that. Get a journal. Journaling is one of my favorite habits, but it also is such a scary habit almost, because you just don't know how to start, where to start, what to write. But just get a journal and have it. Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I really kind of feel the need to just write down my thoughts because I know that it's gonna help me. So just having a journal that I know is dedicated to me just writing down whatever is super helpful. And I bring that with me when I'm traveling, for instance. Just get a journal and then you might just use it. And don't be scared to try journaling. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just try it out. Also, give reading another try. A lot of us have been forced to read really bad books when we were in school, and I think that kind of takes the fun out of reading. I loved reading when I was like small, and then I started reading these horrible books. And it wasn't fun anymore, and I stopped reading in high school. But I got back into reading and it's amazing. There's this quote that if you don't like reading, you just haven't found the right book. And now it's easier than ever to find the right book for you because there are so many reviews online. There are so many forums where you can even ask for recommendations. There are so many lists that like people recommend books for people who liked watching a certain movie or who like a certain aesthetic. Try to find something you actually think you will enjoy and just give reading another try. No commitment days. This is for the people who are very like type A, like me, very like planning everything, organizing everything, always having a calendar and always doing things based on the calendar. I feel like we just need to take it slow sometimes, to not have a calendar and to do whatever the we want. And to do whatever we want. So I've really dedicated Sundays as my no commitment days. If I feel like being productive and getting some stuff done, I will do it. And I'll usually just like sit on the couch and drink my coffee while doing that. But also if I just want to spend the whole day doing nothing, or I don't know, go on a weekend trip or do something else, I will do it. It's fine. You can take time off. Checking up on others. I constantly hear people saying like, oh yeah, I wish that person would text me. I wish that person would take initiative to go out with me or just like be more involved in my life. While we might come across people who are just not interested in being friends or acquaintances or anything like that, and I don't think we should put energy into people that truly do not care about us. Just check up on your friends. You know, just send them a text for no reason. Send them a cute picture of a cat or a raccoon, or I don't know, just check up on others. They might really appreciate it and they might need it. Those were my 24 habit ideas for 2024. Small actions and small habits like that can truly make a huge change in your life. Also, let me know what habits you have that you love doing on a day-to-day basis. I'm really curious, so write me a comment. With that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.